town girls from the same small town, and we are going to talk about the auto bonus with Le-Vel. Super exciting. And, I, for one, never thought I would ever drive a um, luxury vehicle, but and that was never my intentions with starting with Le-Vel. I just, I'm like, I want moms and dads and everyone around me to feel better. So I'm going to start sharing about this. And, in my mind, and I think both of these ladies' minds, that's like something that top leaders in these direct sales companies do, and never pictured ourselves in it. But the more you start sharing, I always call it this ripple effect. I think that's something that's a lot of us speak about, that I just felt good. I wanted other people to know about it. And you start to build a team. Other people are building teams around you. And, with just $12,000 in sales. And to me, when I started, that sounded like such an astronomical number. I was like, do you know how much Thrive that is? And I started, push the promoter button in November. I didn't actively promote it at all until January. Then I was like, you know what? I know so many people who could benefit from this. And I had already clicked the promoter button, as we talked about in previous lives that we've done, just because I didn't want the auto ship, which, now we know that the auto ship is you get to control it yourself. But in July of the following year, I had already hit the auto bonus. Now with Le-Vel, you can take two different options. If you earn it, you get $300 automatically to go towards anything. You don't drive a vehicle, use it for your bike, use it for something else, but you automatically get $300. If you have a vehicle off of a certain list that they have, back when we started, it was just four brands: BMW, Mercedes, Cadillac, and Lexus. And now they've added way more. But if you have one of those, a certain types of vehicles within that, you get $800. So let me tell you, when I got it, earned it in July, I was like, no, there's something that's going to be what do I want to say, a hook to it or whatever. So I'm not going out and buying. I had a fancy little minivan for my running, my kids all around grocery getter. I hated it, but it just was the most practical thing. But by September of that year, I was like, why am I not doing this? Basically, our sales had gone to where, like, even if, you're always like, oh, we're going to fall back. I'm going to have this car that I'm not going to be able to pay for. And it was never about a car for me. I was like, I don't need that type of car. So I didn't want to get stuck in a car payment, let's say. But by that September, I'm trying to think, we had more than doubled, or I'm trying to think of where we were, but I was like, something had gone wrong with my vehicle. And I was like, Pat, what do you think? I think I'm going to like take the plunge and get one of the vehicles off of this. And I did. I went and got a Cadillac and I loved it. And I felt like, I don't like weird driving this and everything, but I loved it. And kind of the rest is history. So basically, since September of 2015, because I've always had one of the cars that are on the list. I mean, currently I'm driving a Bronco Sport, and that is on the list. I love that. I mean, I don't necessarily think of that as like a luxury vehicle, but I'm getting $800 in my account on the second Tuesday of every month, just automatically put into that, into my account, and I pay my own car payment. It's in my name. And I've gotten that. Do you know, I was going to do the math and see how many months that was that I've got that put in since September of 2015. Just super exciting. And I think that it's working towards a team and growing and sharing. If you're just sharing naturally, I feel like it's super attainable, which the ladies are going to kind of share their story too on their journey to the auto bonus. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I didn't hit unmute like I thought I did. I was going to start talking and nothing was happening. So, yeah, this is my favorite. The second rank of our company is my very favorite rank, simply because of this auto bonus. I just feel like whether you take that $300 cash option that Lanny talked about, or you decide to drive one of the luxury vehicles and get the $800 a month that she talked about, I just feel like that is such a huge, um, you know, we know the auto payment that people have is the second largest payment in most people's households. To be able to take that stress off of people that are earning this auto bonus, I think is just such a huge blessing, and something that I am super passionate about. You know, like Lanny said, we all kind of start on the products, we get passionate about sharing the products and how people, you know, helping people feel amazing, right? But that passion can can shift, right? Like as we're going through the ranks and hitting different bonuses and watching our friends go through the ranks and hitting different bonuses, the financial piece of this opportunity, I get equally as passionate about, and it really starts with that second rank of the company. Now, I'm somebody, I didn't like direct sales when I started this. I was somebody that would go to the parties. I very rarely had a party. Didn't want anything to do with sales. I was a numbers person. I was in accounting when I started this, and wanted nothing to do with the business side of this. Now, I had heard in direct sales companies of people earning an auto bonus, right? I had heard about that. But the ones I heard about, they were at the very top of the company. They had been in the company for years, you know, poured their heart and soul and every extra minute they had into building this business where they could get this auto bonus, right? And so when I started this, my goal was never to hit the 12K rank and earn an auto bonus. I literally thought that was for the people at the top of the companies. So I do love that it's at the second rank in our company with Le-Vel. I don't know if we even ever said that, but we're with Le-Vel. For those of you that don't know. Anyway, so when I started, I actually hit the auto bonus in like 32 days. A small town girl, again, you know, coming into this with not any sales background or direct sales background or anything like that. But man, I will tell you guys what, it was ignorance on fire. I was over the moon ecstatic about how I was feeling, how my friends were feeling, how my family was feeling, and I could not shut up about it. So I want to just paint a picture, whether it takes, you know, 12 days, 32 days, 6 months, 6 years to hit that auto bonus, whatever that amount of time is, when you hit it, it's just so incredible to me that they keep paying us either $300 or $800 a month for doing something that we love so much. Now, I'm somebody that also had a minivan when I started, Lanny. Mine was rusted out. I had hit a deer the prior winter, and my husband is super handy. He fixed that thing up, and I had my hood zip tied down, and I mean, it was a mess, probably not super safe, right? So we hit that auto bonus, and after the first month of having it, we decided that we were going to get into a much safer vehicle. We actually went and got another minivan because, unlike Lanny, I actually loved my minivan. It was so practical and so awesome with 3 kids, you know, plus their friends and all that stuff. So I actually loved my minivan. We have one down here in Florida that we use to to ride around in, but so the point is, we got a safer, more reliable vehicle, and we drove that for like the first 6 months of hitting our auto bonus. And then and really the reason we did that, my husband is super skeptic, and he was just like, the red flags are going to start coming out. Like, there's no way this is going to continue. You know, we got that first check, we got that second check. We kept earning that auto bonus, and, you know, month after month, it kind of, you know, knocked him down a little bit, his skepticism. And 6 months into earning it, we decided, wow, we like Cadillac. Let's go down to the road to the local Cadillac dealer and see what they have. And lo and behold, we started driving it was an SRX. They don't even make SRXs anymore. It's called something completely different now, but that was the first luxury vehicle that we started driving. And that was September of 2014. So I also wish that I would have done some math and figured out how many months and what those payments have been added up to. But I just want to say that the relief of not having that payment, the payment is taken care of with our auto bonus is pretty amazing. So again, my very favorite rank of the company. I think a great goal for anybody when they're starting in this business is let's look at that first rank, that second rank. Let's make a plan to get there, because you can also, we're not going to go into this, but that is also the rank where you can earn lifestyle getaways. So at that rank, we are earning an auto bonus and we are earning lifestyle getaways. So my favorite rank for many reasons. So that's kind of my story with my auto bonus journey. I'm going to pass it over to Melissa.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, hey, I'm Melissa, or better known as Tiffany's husband, because I was super skeptical about the whole auto bonus thing, even when it started hitting my bank account. So for me, guys, I started promoting in the beginning of 2017 simply because I don't know, it's the middle of the night and I hit the button and I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is going to do, but it's free. Let's hit it. I had already shared with a couple of really close friends. I was thriving for free. I kept hearing, this commission thing. I did not talk to my husband about it at all. I just hit the button. And that's kind of what started our whole journey. So in the beginning of 2017, we started promoting. I don't really think I hit it hard promoting until maybe the end of the year. Up until then, it was just like we were sharing with this person, we were sharing with that person, and we were feeling amazing. And people were like, what the hell are you doing over there? Because you are not the same person you were that I knew last year. And I'm like, I'm doing this thing called Thrive. I don't know. It's amazing. You should probably try it. And they're like, okay, if it'll give me half the energy and half the happy that you have, I'm in. And that's kind of how the business just started rolling. And we kept sharing and kept sharing and I did not, and now that you guys say it, I didn't look at my total either. I'm kind of sad, but in March of 2018, our team hit auto bonus. And I say team because it's team sales, guys. It's not personal sales. This is a group effort. And I always am telling my team and in our tagline is we rise by lifting each other. Like that's how we get to where we're going, is just bringing everybody together. You lift them and you rise at the same time. So, helping people thrive for free, helping, moms get started with the Thrive experience, because those are the people that we love the most, right? Like that's really where we've all been going from. So in 2018, hit my auto bonus, and I waited until April, and I'm like, so they say the second Tuesday, this is going to hit my account. Bullshit. So I waited, and then on the second Tuesday, it went into my account, and I was getting the cash option, like most people do in the beginning. I was getting the $300 cash option. I was leasing a car at the time. And I'm like, oh, it went in. This can't last. This can't last. This is, we're all going to jail. This can't last. And it kept hitting my bank account. And that summer, I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe let's go buy a new car. We'll go buy a new car. I'm not going to buy anything off that list, because the whole thing is going to go tits up. And then I'm going to be, stuck with this luxury vehicle that I can't pay for. Right. And so I went and I got a new vehicle, and it was a journey. It was gorgeous. It was fantastic and amazing. And I loved it. Right. My payment was over $500. So doing some quick math, I was still taking over $200 out of my pocket every month with my cash bonus to pay for this car. Did that for about a year. And my husband's like, okay, so this auto bonus is still going into our bank account. Are we being dumb by not taking a luxury vehicle option? And I'm like, no, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get a luxury vehicle for under like $1,500 a month. Like luxury vehicles in my brain were super, super expensive. And they are, don't get me wrong, they're amazing. But I was actually able in the summer of 2019, I am a Cadillac girl. I probably will be forever. I freaking love Cadillacs. I actually have 2 parking in my driveway because, guys, this company is so amazing. You can have 2 freaking auto bonus earners in your house if you have a spouse. They can have a team. You can have a team. My husband also earns an auto bonus. So in 2019, I upgraded to my first luxury vehicle, and I will never forget that first month of I went to the dealership. They gave me the payment I wanted. I don't know if I can say it. It's under $700. So again, do the math. Luxury vehicle auto bonus is $800, irregardless of what your payment is. Guys, mine is under 700. So you're just winning all over the place. But I waited that first full month. Actually, I was like in panic mode that first full when I uploaded my auto bonus document in the back office. And then I waited for that first auto bonus payment of $800 to hit my bank because I knew for sure that this is it. This is the time. This is not going to work. It was all been a joke up until this point, and I don't know what I'm going to do. And then that first one hit the bank, and I think I cried. I think I literally cried when I saw that first auto bonus payment go into my bank account, because I'm like, holy smokes, this is real. I'm a small town, just like everyone else on this panel, little small town, same town, actually. We all live in the same small town. School bus driver, driving around in a Cadillac that my company now just paid for. And since 2019, I've upgraded twice. I'm actually in the works right now of upgrading one more time. So never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would drive a Cadillac. I love my mom's comments when she slides into my car. It makes me feel so proud because she's like, woo, like she just feels like I'm picking her up in class when I show up in my Cadillac. And it makes me proud because we work hard for these. Yes, $12,000 in team sales. It really is a team effort. We do work hard. We don't just sit around and like it just comes to us. But it is so stinking amazing when you walk out to your car and you pop into your car and you're like, I earned this. I earned this. So I love the freaking auto bonus. It is my most favorite level of the company. And I just love cheering on all my team when they hit it and when they earn it and continue to earn it. So cash or auto bonus, luxury auto bonus, whichever way you go, it's freaking fantastic. Tiffany?
Yeah, I wanted to add, as I'm listening to you guys talk, I'm thinking of other things that we should talk about. And, one of the biggest questions we get is, what if I already have a vehicle that qualifies with Le-Vel and I've already paid it off? That doesn't matter. You still get, if you're driving a qualified vehicle that's in your name, you still get the $800 a month. And something else to mention is you can have a loan on it. You can take it out as a lease. You can have it completely paid off. Le-Vel doesn't care what your payment is or where you're at with this. It's just they're going to give us $800 a month. And a lot of people think, like Melissa said, her payment is under $700 a month. Well, they're only going to pay up to, whatever that payment is. And that's not how it works. It's flat. It's either $300 if you're driving, you could ride your bike to work every day. You don't even have to have a vehicle. And they're going to give you $300 a month for that cash option, and a straight $800 if you're driving one of the qualified vehicles. And I think that's something, people have so many questions on that. They just cannot believe that's the way it is. If your payment isn't $800, how are they paying you, $800? And that's just the amount that it is. So I thought it was kind of important to just bring that up, because that is one of the questions I get, quite a few times when we're talking about the auto bonus. So I wanted to throw that in there. Do either of you guys have anything else to add to this?
I don't think so. It's just an amazing opportunity that literally is free, which blows my mind. And I try to still not be skeptical, but sometimes I'm just like, is this real life? Like, is this really happening? And yes, it's really happening over here because our company is just fantastic. So Google Le-Vel, get in our messengers. Seriously, the business opportunity over here it's like second to none. Lanny, you are muted.
Nope, I totally agree. I just to add would be that like Melissa said, the products are what, like, we don't wake up just oh my gosh, we take these products to annoy you. Like, we literally want you to feel the same way we do, which makes it so much easier. And nothing about any rank with any company is easy. You have to do the work, and that means reaching out and sharing with your friends. But when you have products that work and the best intentions, it just kind of all comes together. And I love what Melissa said about rising by lifting others, because that's totally what this is all about. So, yeah,
Totally is team effort for sure. And we are blessed with the best. I love the team that we all have. So you guys, if you have any questions on the auto bonus or anything Le-Vel related, go ahead and drop it in the comments. If there's another topic business related that you would like us to cover in a couple weeks, let us know that too. We're planning on doing these every couple weeks. So if there are different topics that you have questions on or that you would like us to, do a video on, we're totally open for that. But thanks for spending some time with us this Sunday evening, and you guys have a great night.
Good night.